nights, and really we're not going to let you go, and then until you can't dance anymore, you can't drink anymore, you can't eat anymore, and basically we'll just roll you out the front door and call you a cab. Who said Uber? Is that the same clown that yelled at Samsung before? It was Abdul, that's why I said it. Power the microphone, brother. Power the microphone. You know what to do with your Samsung, don't you? It's a fire extinguisher at the back. Now, I really do hope I get this right, because I've been pronouncing it right for the last hour and a half. But Dr. Sandhir Prasad is a senior staff specialist in cardiologist at the Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital.
Perfect.
Just on that, can I say I never want to be cynical of the health industry, and you girls do a brilliant job. 5 years ago, almost to the day, my 36-year-old sister went into hospital, passed away, but the little niece was born fine. You guys do an absolutely brilliant job. You know, I remember going into that, this is on the run sheet, I'm really sorry, but you go into the PA hospital and you see the tube, you see the bedside manner of these physicians, these people that have given up their life to study cardiology and those kind of things is absolutely brilliant. And tonight we've got an absolute gentleman in the house. His name is Sandhir Prasad. He is the senior staff specialist in cardiology at the Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital. And the Mater Hospital, just in case we don't want to get anyone from the Mater offside, he has an academic affiliation with the University of Queensland as a senior lecturer. He's the current Secretary and President-elect of the Queensland branch of the Cardiac Society of Australia and New Zealand. Clearly doesn't have any spare time either, but we've got him tonight. He has a teaching and researching interest in the echocardiography and is the current cardiac stream lead of the Australasian Society of Ultrasound in Medicare, as well as the cardiac editor of the Australasian Journal of Ultrasound in Medicine. This guy's this far off God. Will you please welcome him as our next speaker tonight?
This is extremely embarrassing. These guys forgot that there was a main act. And the warm-up act was far better than anything I can dish up. But I'll just put, I gave a speech, I drafted a speech and I sent it to Raj, and he made it even more serious. And I can see why now. But there's this pretty young girl sitting here in the front row. She's my niece, she's called Shiloh, she's from New Zealand. And I tried to tell her about the Rotary. I said, oh, you guys should, youth of the world should consider joining the Rotary. She said, oh, I'm going to go and check on Google what Rotary does. You know, so she went and checked. She comes back to me 5 minutes later. She says, oh, Google says that Rotarians are a bunch of old men who sit around, have lunch and tell dirty jokes. And I said, no, that's not true. Rotarians are very impressive people and they do very impressive things like treat polio. And she says, what's polio? So hence I have got this talk today which could be slightly educational, which probably doesn't fit the theme of tonight. And I've just gone a few minutes over now on my talk. But ladies and gentlemen, friends of Rotary and Rotary friends, it is my distinct pleasure, I'm truly humbled and extremely honored to be asked to give the keynote address tonight. I would like to acknowledge Mrs. Sandhir Prasad, who is an elder from Fiji, but I'd also like to acknowledge some other elders from within our community, Mrs. Sandhir Prasad, the former Paul Harris Fellow, and Mr. Vasu Maharaj, who taught me when I was a kid in Lambasa. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the RCBR, the Rotary Club of Brisbane International, for a fantastic event tonight. Isn't this great tonight? It is my distinct privilege today as a medical practitioner to touch on the wonderful connection between Rotary and the field of medicine. You know, usually I'm giving a technical talk on some obscure aspect of echocardiography, which is hard to pronounce, which puts people to sleep, but this is a really inspiring topic. We are all aware of the End Polio program. The Global Polio Eradication Initiative was formed in 1988 as a public-private partnership between the Rotary, the World Health Organization, the US Centers for Disease Control, UNICEF, the Gates Foundation, and the governments of the world. Whilst this has been a massive collaboration, I just want to highlight a few key points. Global efforts to eradicate polio hit a critical funding shortfall running into the billions of dollars during the final phase of implementation. The Rotary and the Gates Foundation stepped up their contribution at this stage. In 2007, the Gates Foundation gave the Rotary a challenge grant of $100 million for polio eradication. The Gates Foundation offered to match in a 2-to-1 basis all funds raised by the Rotary. Rotary did so well in this challenge that the Gates Foundation had to more than triple their contribution in 2009. Today, Rotarians have raised more than $240 million in matching funds towards the challenge, and the two organizations, the Gates Foundation and Rotary, have now raised more than $500 million towards making polio history. To put these things in a practical perspective, Rotary's contribution in 2017 alone equates to more than 250,000 vaccinators worldwide, nearly 7,000 vehicles, 1,500 motorbikes, 1,000 carts, and 17 boats to help deliver the vaccine to hard-to-reach areas. Contributing to the eradication of polio is a historic achievement. It is delivered on a grand global scale, and I think every Rotarian in this room can feel part and parcel of this and feel empowered by this. This monumental feat was achieved by the goodwill, hard work, and initiative of everyday Rotarians like yourself, whose efforts were channeled into a powerful force by the Global Rotary Organization. So today, I'm going to give the Rotary Club of Brisbane International a new mission. We need to make heart disease in Fiji history, or at the very least, push this killer disease back into the box. If you are of Fijian descent or Fijian Indian descent, and this is a slightly somber exercise, I want you to take 10 seconds to dwell on family members who have been struck down by heart disease well before their time. Sadly, I think every family will relate to this event. And what's even sadder than this, the truth is that many of these lives could have been saved or prolonged if we had some basic cardiac services on the ground in Fiji. Fiji, unfortunately, has had a lack of decent cardiac services dating back decades. I think as Dr. Kapadia highlighted at the recent Rotary handover, Fiji has the highest per capita rate of heart disease in the world. So the need for intervention has never been greater. The question for all of you sitting in this room tonight is whether we can contribute towards rectifying the situation. A lot of work has already happened in this space. We have had visionaries like our own Dr. Vijay Kapadia from the Gold Coast, who have set up the Fiji Heart Program. Rotary, in fact, has already made a huge contribution in helping Vijay set up the first cardiac catheterization laboratory in the South Pacific. With the help of Rotary Australia, Vijay achieved what governments in the Pacific could not achieve. This is the power of Rotary. And the question for the Rotary Club of Brisbane International is how we fit into this battle against heart disease. The other group that I want to highlight, and I think we can learn a lot from, is the Friends of Fiji program from Auckland, New Zealand, who started cardiac bypass surgery in Fiji. What is inspirational about the Friends of Fiji program is the massive support they enjoy through the local Fijian communities in New Zealand. This is a model for us to study and to emulate. I think if we combine local community support here in Brisbane and the power of Rotary into one powerful force, I think we can make a huge contribution towards stopping this killer disease in Fiji. The Rotary Club of Brisbane International have two visionary leaders who have inspired me and motivated me to come along on the journey. And I would like to single out Jiten, Prasad and Raj Padara for the excellent work they have done towards getting Rotary Club of Brisbane International off the ground. Being a foundation member of this club, I have seen the commitment demonstrated by all members of RCBI at close quarters, and it fills me with confidence that RCBI will be a significant force in the future, and I look forward to watching them grow and making a difference in the world. RCBI has already taken concrete steps to make this vision of better healthcare in Fiji a practical reality. Discussions around improved healthcare were always at the core of discussions behind the inception of this club. Given the unique Fijian connections of RCBI, this is a really unique opportunity. It's a world first to pursue this sort of project. The board of RCBI has met recently to discuss ways to progress this in some tangible ways. Raj Padara has put out an excellent detailed discussion paper which is currently being considered by members. An interest group meeting involving doctors with Fiji connections has been set up for early October to make sure that we harness all the expertise available to us. And I think no idea, big or small, will be turned down. And in a very tangible project, a container project to ship medical equipment to health centers in Fiji is underway with a shipment date, I think, according to Raj, within this Rotary calendar year. This is a massive project. As you're all aware, proceeds from tonight's event will go towards this project. And all in all, I think this is a very progressive report card, already very early in the life of this young Rotary chapter. Raj and Jiten and all the members of RCBI deserve our congratulations. In my capacity within the Catholic Society of Australia and New Zealand, and my connections with the Heart Foundation here in New Zealand, I would like to pledge the support of myself in personal capacity, but also the support of many of my professional colleagues towards this worthy endeavour. And I think you will find that there will be no lack of support for this sort of program within the medical community. Now, the juices are flowing tonight. My wife's in an excellent mood, and I think the guys here must have given her a glass of wine, so she has just authorised 2 weeks off for me to go to Fiji next year to join the program in Suva. And I will welcome a delegation from Rotary to come with me. The task ahead is enormous, the challenge is daunting. There will be times when we take on enormous tasks like this, just like when Rotary took on polio. Heck, can we actually do this? And I think the answer to this question lies in 3 simple words spoken by Barack Obama. Yes, we can. Once again, I'd like to thank the organising committee for a wonderful evening and the opportunity to speak. I have a vested interest in providing Catholic services, and thank you for the opportunity to present this tonight. I'm truly humbled and thankful. I wish the RCBI all the best in their future endeavours, and I look forward to coming on the journey. Thank you, namaste, and Buddha Vinaya.
I'm not one to critique anybody's speech, but gee, if you had started with I Have a Dream. I told you the story of my sister, but one even sadder. I actually joined Rotary August 21, 2002. And people say, how the heck do you remember the day? I said, buried my father the day before, 58 of a heart attack. So for Rotary, for me, it's family. For Rotary, it's the fine men that you see as father-like figures that come into your life. It's the programs that you get involved in. It's being a part of the next generation that can say, count me in, how can I be part of the solution? So mate, well done, Doctor. You just spoke absolutely brilliantly tonight. Thank you very much. During the week, I was in the bank, and a sweet little old lady approached me and asked me if I'd help her check her balance. So I pushed her, and she fell over.